Sup nerds, today we have Red Hybrid versus Yellow Vaccine. Ben starts us off by hatching Tokomon and evoing into Patamon. Then plays Kudamon and Scorch's top 3. Adds a Pillowmon. Brandon hatches Koromon, evos into Flamemon. Then evos into a Goonimon for 2. And then plays the Human Torch for 3, discards Flamemon and draws 2. Ben promotes. Triggers Patamon's effect. Never punished. Just raw dogs a Gatomon out of security. Very cool interaction here for those of you that are unaware. Gatomon actually sees itself digivolve out of security. So he gains memory from the Gatomon and gains memory from the Patamon as soon as he finishes resolving Patamon. So he attacks Pillow and then gains 2 memory and then draws from Toko. Swing on him. Triggers Barrier. Trashes top card of security. And he plays TK. Adds top card of security to hand. And then tucks a Kudamon on the bottom. And then taps TK to gain a memory. Then evos into Angelwomon for 3. Trashes top card of security to minus 6k on the Flamemon. And then recover from Angelmon's effect. Or Angelwomon's effect. Brandon promotes. Evos into Burning Grave for 1. Swing security. Checks a TK. Draws from Koromon. Yeah, TK triggers first. So he grabs Kudamon and then recovers. And now Angelwomon recovers. And then Brandon activates Takuya to pass turn. Ben hatches Tokomon. Ben evos in a Patamon and raising. Activates TK, adds top card of security to hand. Then puts Angemon on bottom of security. Triggers Pata to gain a memory. Triggers double TK to gain 2 more memory and then draws a card from Tokomon. Swing on him, 7k, 1 check, survives. And then activates Emissary of Hope for 1. Evos into Angemon from security. Then recovers. And then crashes into the Burning Greymon, and then Angemon puts himself at the bottom of security, and Brandon gets to play double Takuya for free. And then Ben evos into Venusmon for 4, which is effectively an FTK versus Red Hybrid. Brandon hatches Koromon, as the rage slowly begins to fill his body over the existence of Venusmon and her appearance on the field. Alright, so Brandon triggers Takuya's effect to warp by putting 5 hybrids underneath. Warps into Emperor Grey for 3 memory. Evos into Flamemon and raising. Swing security for 2 checks. Relatively large. Survives both. Then plays another Takuya and Ben goes to 3. So Ben draws for turn here. And then immediately forgets that he draws for turn and chets and draws a second time. Judge? And he promotes Patamon and triggers Patamon's effect. Evos into Rapidmon for free. Then puts Kiranmon on bottom. Gains 2 memory from the Patamons. Draws 2 cards. Debates on whether or not he wants to trigger the double TK. Why not? 2 extra memory. Swings into the Emperor with the Rapid. Minuses 4k on the Emperor and 4k on security. Armor Purge triggers and Brandon's on deletion triggers, and he plays Takuya from trash. Then evos and Agato for 2. Then swing security, 12k. Survives. He does have barrier, which is pretty nice. And evos into Karen for 3. Triggers Karen's effects. Trashes top card of security to unsuspend and swings again. Survives. And then Evo's into another Venusmon to rub some salt on the wound. Brandon goes to 3 from Takuya. And Rage continues to fill his body. Venusmon with Barrier, when Red Hybrid plays no actual big removal, is literally an FTK. Like, they can't win from that point. So he does promote. He's going to trigger a Takuya Warp effect here. Picking out the best inheritables from his trash. So warps into Emperor for 3. Swing security for 2 checks. Pretty large. Draws from Koro. Survives both checks, but unfortunately, because the existence of the second Venusmon and the fact that Brandon does not have an extra memory, he cannot swing with the Flamemon for game. If he drew a Grav Crush, he could Grav Crush and then Atomic in front of the Flamemon and then swing for game. So Red Hybrid does scoop game 1. By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And if you're interested in the Red Hybrid deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below. And if you're interested in the Yellow Vaccine deck profile, link will be in the pinned comment below as well. Alright, so Brandon chooses to go first for game 2. Makes sense. Hatches Koromon. Evo's into the Human Torch. And then plays the Human Torch, discards Aldemon, draws 2. Then hatches Tokomon. Plays TK for 3, adds top card of security to hand. Puts Seraphimon on bottom. Taps TK to gain a memory. Evo's in a Pillow and raising. And Evo's in a Gautomon for 2 to choke Brandon to 1. Alright, Brandon stays in raising and swings on him with the Flamemon. Then Evo's into a Goonimon to choke Ben back to 1. Ben promotes. Swang on him, 4k, 1 check. Triggers Barrier. Trashes top card of security. Why has it been TK both times? Gains memory from Gautomon's effect as well. And Evo's into Angelomon for 3. Triggers her effect, trashes top card of security, and then triggers her second effect to recover. And then gains memory from TK and draws a card from Tokomon. Then plays Emissary of Hope. Evo's into Seraphimon from security. Then recovers from Emissary of Hope, and then will recover from Seraphimon as well. There we go. Alright, Brandon promotes. He was in a Burning for 1. Crashes into the Seraphimon to trigger his on deletion to play Takuya from hand. And then plays another Takuya to pass turn. Ben hatches Tokomon. Hard plays Angelomon, triggers her effect, trashes top card of security. Triggers her secondary effect, recovers, draws a card from Tokomon, taps TK to gain a memory, Evo's in a Patamon and raising. 12k, 2 checks, swang on him. Survives. Then Evo's in a Venusmon for 4, set Brandon to 4. Brandon hatches Koromon and fills with rage yet again. Evo's in a Flamemon and raising. Triggers Takuya's effect to tuck 5 hybrids from trash. Evo's an Emperor for 3. Attempts to swing over the Seraphimon, which does have Barrier. LOL, so Ben just trashes the top card of security. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have Gaia Force in your deck list. And Brandon plays a Flamemon. Scorches top 3, adds an Emperor. Sets Ben to 2. Ben promotes. Triggers Patamon. Evo's in a Rapid from security for free. And then Ben tucks a mysterious card at the bottom of security. Gains memory from Pata and TK, and then draws 2 cards from the double Toko. Swing on him, 2 checks, 12k, triggers Barrier. And then swings over the Emperor, I guess. And then he's like BM and Brandon. Still had all of these. So Yellow Vaccine does take it 2-0, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.